unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. The Cowboys offense will get first crack at it today. And boy, do these guys present a problem no matter what you try to stop, David, with this quarterback and running back combination.
Man, this is a true pick-your-poison, right? You got a great back, a great quarterback. Like, this offense can hurt you in a multitude of ways, Jesse. I just don't know which way they're going to try first.
Yeah, it's like you said, pick your poison. You want to load the box to stop the run, they throw it over your head. You want to play with extra DBs, they just run it down your throat. Very, very difficult to stop because of these two special players.
Ground with the counter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. The number one objective, get off the field even better. 3rd down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this team.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Cyclones offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Jalen Rayner. A rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks. The give on the inside. Picks up the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To throw, it's Rayner. Working that left side now. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Cyclones will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Brought down short of the end zone, and
he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Got a man. It's Coleman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right back to the well. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's got it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their way.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's a little room there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on! Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield. It's Rayner. Turns it loose. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Touchdown, Iowa State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defense. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
They'll go to the air. Under fire. Got it for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and plan.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the air, it's Rayner. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's caught. It's Hayes. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Bro, what?
Time dwindling
You went
away
up
as
with
they
one
try to put
hand.
points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, he got loose. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Ball is incomplete, but I believe this is going to be a penalty on the defense. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Well, he won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little far. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. game in Ames. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Caught up with the Cyclones head coach coming out of the locker room. This whole crowd is fueling their running game every single time the running back gets the rock. They are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
All right, Holly.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Back to pass, it's Rayner. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Bringing the heat. It's complete to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
A little screen to the running back. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Cyclones trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cyclones! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And I think think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best player.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another.
There's a crease. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hawkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And this one is perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He fires a bullet to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The quick out.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Iowa State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up. And
until the offense go back out there and Tatum go back out there. So, like, I was asking around where Tatum
for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Young. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Complete, left side, Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Peppers. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the red zone, it's Peppers. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to run it in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost.
Yeah, and if you go big, I'm going big. I'm going to bring in extra defensive linemen. I'm going to bring in my big physical linebackers. I'm expecting run. This is what they've done. This is what you do on this part of the field, so I'm going to play aggressive on defense.
The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal again from the 2. Trying to slam in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Iowa State. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Cowboys will hustle to the line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.